and still feel heat.
Hey guys, Ivan here, and sorry for running late with this video. I actually saw it like 30 minutes after he uploaded it, but I was dwelling on should I even talk about this, because talking about this drama really puts me in an uncomfortable situation. People have divided opinions, I get a lot of hate, and I just don't feel comfortable talking about other people's private lives. But that's pretty much normal, that's part of this job, so I guess I just do it. I just report on whatever happens, and I do have an opinion about this. I do have my personal opinion, my take, as you can see in the title of the video. So as a channel, I don't know who is right, who is telling the truth. Until it is proven on a court of law, I have no idea. As a viewer, I have my own opinion, and it feels like Larry is telling the truth. So firstly, she says that she was in a 5-year-long relationship with Larry and that she was abusing her throughout this whole relationship. And this is his response right here.
Now, Chalisa and I were in a loving relationship for a number of years. However, not for the 5 that she's claimed. 5 years ago, we met, dated for 1 month, and after that, each went on to have a partner for over a year. When that ended, we reconnected and dated for 3 years. It was only after I went public with my current girlfriend did the anger and accusation surface.
So apparently she was lying about how long the relationship was. It wasn't 5 years, but it was more like 3 years. And it doesn't really prove anything about her accusations, but it puts her in bad position. If she was lying about this, how can we know if she was telling the truth about the rest of the thing? But we don't know if this is the truth actually. How long were they in a relationship? So Larry should prove this first, but I guess he's not gonna go through trouble for that because she's not suing him. She's just accusing him online. It's not the same. And also he says that she never really talked about any of this before he went public with his new relationship. Anyways, let's go with the next thing. As far as she claiming that he was physically abusing her, this is Larry's response.
Now, I've never stepped out on Chalisa, I've never touched her, and I never would. I've always treated her with respect, as I do everybody, and I've always taken care of her.
Here he is simply denying everything that she says about abusing her and stuff like that. Anyways, about that audio tape, that was like the biggest thing about this whole situation, and that's what led me to believe that he was actually doing that. But later, when I listened to it a couple of times, I realized that I was wrong, that I made the video in a rush, really, and later I realized that I was probably wrong. So I deleted the video, and I'm not afraid to admit that I was wrong, and right here I will apologize to Larry. So sorry, Larry, I did not mean what I said. I deleted the video. Even though he will probably never watch this video, I just wanted to put it out there. I was wrong, and I learned that in the future I will never do something like this. I will never jump to conclusions that fast when it comes to, tricky things, sensitive things like this. Anyways, let's go with the next thing, his response about the audio tape.
Now, in the audio recordings, you hear 2 people having a heated argument in a room, nothing more. That night, I told her many, many times to leave, and she didn't. It was only after she picked up knives did I call the police. When the police arrived, she still had the knives in her hand. So they drew guns on her and cuffed her because she was armed. Now, when she calmed down and dropped the knives, she said to them, "He beat me," and showed them all the recordings that she went public with and that you heard. They listened and examined her from head to toe and did not find a single bruise, scratch, mark, or scrape anywhere on her body. So no arrest was made that night. Now, when domestic violence is claimed by a woman, the police take a zero-tolerance approach and arrest the man. That is regardless of color of the woman or the man. Now, I bring this up because in her video she says, "I'm a black woman, and things usually don't go well for us." Now, no arrest was made that night because they did not believe her. Plain and simple. It has nothing to do with color.
So there you go, she was at his place, he told her to leave, she didn't want to leave, she grabbed a knife, he called the police didn't trust her, they examined her body seemed normal, there was no sign of physical abuse. When it comes to domestic violence, it's usually women who call the police, so when something like that happens, police usually arrest a man, right? In this case, they did not do that with Larry, of course. They almost arrested her, but I guess that didn't happen as well. So basically, this is his part of the story. Who is the right here? Who is telling the truth? We don't know. If they want to go to court, we will find out in the end what is the decision, the final decision. Anyways, officially, I cannot say who is telling the truth. I don't know. But as a person, as just another viewer, it feels like he's telling the truth. I do trust him. I trust him. And I'm very sorry for saying things that I said before, because I really jumped to conclusions, and many people actually did that as well. But it seems like she was the one who was lying. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this whole situation. Officially, again, I don't know who is telling the truth. But me, personally, I feel like Larry is telling the truth. What about you? Anyways, like the video and subscribe for more bodybuilding uploads and updates. All the best, guys. Bye bye.
It's sad for social media when people can tear each other down and the truth seems to barely even matter anymore. You guys know me. You know my character. You, my supporters, who have stood by me during this sensitive time, I am extremely appreciative of you, and I will not let you down.